To that note, we are joined. We do have one more guest here that's going to be joining us, and this gentleman you'll recognize, he was a familiar face to the roundtable last year, and he's our resident Baltimore Ravens fan. Let's welcome to the old program, Mr. Nathan Snell. Nate, how are you,
Woo! Hey,
sir?
Nate.
What's up, y'all? How's it going?
Very good. How are you, sir?
It's a beautiful Tuesday.
Yes, it is a beautiful Tuesday, my friend. We thank you for joining us. So, Mr. Baltimore Ravens. No, I like giving Nate and I have had many discussions about this. But hey, going into the season this year, man, is this the year Lamar Jackson finally gets some credit from all his critics? Will he be able to shut them up and lead this team, you know, to the promised land, Nate? What do we got there?
No, until he wins a championship, there's always going to be haters on Lamar Jackson. It's nothing new. It's a dead horse what is it? What's the old saying? A dead clock's written twice a day.
That's right.
Something like
Even
that.
a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
So I mean, no matter what, like if the man threw for like 4,000, like 4,500 yards, they're still going to find ways to say, oh, he could do better than that. Like they're not going to give him the credit until he wins a championship. When you win a championship, that's what shuts all the haters up.
Well, true, but again, I know that he has a lot of detractors, but I think, it's important. Like he gets his running backs back this year. He lost both of them last year to injury very early on. You got Rashad Bateman now in his second year, that hopefully he improves. What do you look for from the offense itself this year in Baltimore?
I look for consistency. I look for a complete offense. First and foremost, everyone has to get back healthy. I think people ignored that last year. Um, Lamar did have guys that did drop the ball, especially example the Detroit game. Even when Lamar was not there, the offense still was a catastrophe.
Right.
To the point where you're hearing in the exit interview, Coach Harbaugh talked about how guys weren't running the correct routes and different things like that. So, looking for a better offense. I think Greg Roman has the offense that he wants, he wants to build. I think you're going to see, for what I've seen in the postseason, I mean not postseason, in the practice, and hearing from coach and all those guys, offense is still gelling, but it still needs some work. But I think it'll be a much better offense than what it was last season.
Okay. Now, how about on the defensive side of the ball for you guys? I mean, you seem like you had a pretty good defense last year. What do you sort of the same thing this year, or what do you think? No,
Last year we had guys off the street. I
no,
mean,
but it seems like
like
you guys played all right.
no, I mean that 83 was fool's gold. Like where you got
Okay.
like Seymour Jackson, like guys off the street, and like you're down to little or no corners. You got a safety that's playing corner. It just looked like trash. I mean, this year again, like I said, everybody getting back healthy. I think getting Kyle Hamilton was a good pick. Everybody panicked about saying, "Oh, he's getting burnt like toast," but those was he got better today and yesterday with the drills.
Okay.
I never seen that at one fan practice. Everyone goes, "Oh my gosh, that's the worst pick we could ever gotten." But it's a drill. So
Right.
I think the defense is better than what it was last year. You can see the depth. Travis Jones, I think, is definitely going to make some noise this year. I have him
Okay.
as a potential Rookie of the Year candidate.
Right.
We all know David Ojobo won't be back until he's redshirted for next year. Um, but you'll probably see Kyle Hamilton in some nickel situations, some dime situations. Um, Other than that, I think the defense looks retooled. It looks healthy. Everybody's ready to go.
Very nice. So, where do you see your Ravens in the scope of the AFC North this year? Do you guys take the division? You right in the thick of it? What do you think?
17 games. No, it's 18 games, right?
Yeah, there's well,
It's
there's one
17.
18 weeks.
Yeah.
18 weeks, 17 games. Yeah.
12-5.
12-5. Okay.
Well,
So
that's
that pretty
not
much
bad.
has you winning the division, does it not?
Yes.
I would think in the NFC North, that would pretty much, considering what you got, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, we know what's happening there, and the Tennessee, right? What am I skipping on the other team?
Cincinnati.
I'm sorry.
Cincinnati.
AFC North. Yeah, Cincinnati. Yeah. So again, 12-5. Cincinnati seems to figure to be able to kind of finish around the same. I would think.
No,
Burrow
I think they'll win 10 games. I think last year Cincinnati had the benefit of being the healthiest team in the division. I think that matters. Okay. If your team stays healthiest, you're going to go further. I mean, I don't believe in a team getting injured and not making the playoffs. Like we showed we didn't need to make the playoffs when you don't have a healthy squad. So if you stay the healthiest the most, in which the Bengals were last year, that matters. So,
right. No, I mean it does. You're right. Health is very, and I know people make fun of that, but it's like it is the team that you have to stay healthy. Guys have to be on the field. They have to be playing. Like you can't lose your big starters. You got, guys got to be. You got to play, man. It's very important to keep, like you said, healthy. And already, you see training camp. You see guys go out first, second day, pulled hamstrings, this, and that, and you're like, oh, come on, man. They're getting started. You got a whole year of this, guys are already going down.
Well, Coach Harbaugh's already addressed
health is always important.
It's already addressed how he's approaching practices and different things like that. I think it's just more of how guys are conditioning and different things like that. It has nothing to do with field. Has nothing to do with type of practice. It's just how these guys are practicing. They're conditioning damn near 24/7. They're not taking rest. They gotta know their body, know their strengths, know their weaknesses. So that's why you're seeing more injuries the way you're seeing now. Like the fact that you've got torn ACLs. We're not even in the preseason. Like that's an issue.
Right. No, I believe it is too. That's why I said when you're looking at going, man, what kind of condition are these guys in that one practice and they're pulling hammies already? Like, that seems like, like you said, it seems more like a conditioning thing than anything else. It's not the way you're practicing. You're not in shape, my friend, or you. I think that's one of those things that's so important. So we want to thank you for coming out. We appreciate you coming out towards the end of the show. I didn't want to cut you short, but we appreciate you. And of course, everybody will see you more throughout the year. I'm sure everybody recognizes Nate podcast. What is the exact name of the podcast?
Big Nate Sports Talk.
Wait a minute, hold on, Nate. You have to say it like your narrator says it. Big Nate Sports Talk.
Well, see, there you go. So if you need a new announcer, you got Handy over there. He'll record that for you. You can play that. It'd be great.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.